Welcome back to another video. I'm Playboy Sasuke, and today I'll be giving you a Rampart guide on how to either pick her up as your main or to add to your assets as a Rampart player. Rampart is the only defensive legend I go out of my way to actually play if I'm not making a video. She's really fun to play and is really strong when played to her respective strengths. In my opinion, Rampart is one of the best defensive legends based on how fluid her movement feels, and she doesn't feel clunky and immobile compared to the others. This guy will be broken up into 3 different parts: her passive, her tactical, and her ultimate. And starting this off, we have her passive. Her passive ability increases reload speed and mag size with LMGs and LMGs only. Not ARs, not SMGs, not shotguns, not pistols, not snipers, only LMGs. When using Rampart, if you aren't using an LMG, you are basically wasting your time or not playing to her true strengths. The 2 best LMGs on the ground right now are the L-Star, which is the most broken thing ever, and the Rampage, which is basically a mini turret when charged up with a thermite grenade, and is also kinda broken to an extent. Please use an LMG when you are using Rampart as your primary weapon. Please. Now on to her tactical, and this will probably be the longest part of this video. Her tactical is her armed cover / wall. This is the strongest part of her kit when used correct. You have a 20-second cooldown on her walls, and you only have 3. So if you use all of her walls in one go, you have a 60-second cooldown until you get back all 3. Her walls are versatile and can be used in many different ways and scenarios. Her walls are best used to provide cover for yourself and your teammates, to block bullets and also grenades, but they do have a set HP that will eventually destroy the walls completely. The translucent layer of the walls enhances the bullets that go through them. Long story short, when you shoot through the translucent layer, it increases the amount of damage each bullet does. When going into a fight, you need to be placing your armed walls before you even think of shooting. Your walls will take some of the incoming damage, and also when shoot through the translucent layer, as I said before, it will increase bullet damage. When out in the open, use your walls as cover and place them behind of you or at your side to prevent the third party from getting a few shots off on you while you are fighting another team. You can destroy her walls by yourself by pressing down on the D-pad or whatever you have that bind to an M1K. Her walls aren't invincible. They can be destroyed by grenades, crypto EMPs, melees, bullets, etc. You can use your walls to climb up buildings that you can't normally climb, or to get height advantage by climbing the side of the wall itself. You can also use your walls for movement as well, by ledge sliding through the translucent layer, because you can jump through it. You can also use your walls to hide your hitbox by crouching down to get off a heal. You can use your walls to block doors in many different ways. You can use a wedge block. A wedge block is where you place a wall at an angle at a door so that you can open the door from the inside, but the enemy can't open the door from the outside. Use your walls to block zipline exits so that the enemy can't just jump off the zipline and get straight towards you, because we all know for some reason it's hard as hell to jump through a rampart wall. You can also use your walls to lock yourself in a room and make it hard for the enemy to get to you. Maybe you are in a 1v3 and you don't one of their teammates and you need to heal up, so you can use this strategy, because other than the door, you now have an additional layer of cover in your walls, which will make it difficult for the enemy to get to you. Her walls are the most unique and most versatile part of her kit. There are many other ways you can use your walls outside of using it as cover to protect yourself, ways that I probably didn't even mention in this video because I don't have knowledge of it, or new ways that you yourself can discover. You just have to use your imagination and be creative. Now on to the final part of her kit, and that's her ultimate. Her ultimate is called Sheila, which is her own personal minigun that she carries around on her back. She can now use her ultimate while running around, but running around with the minigun in your hand, you are slowed while aiming down sights, and the wind up / charge up of the minigun to fire it is really slow as well, and you are limited to 173 bullets while in mobile mode. After you run out of ammo, you place it on the ground in a stationary mode, which you can't pick back up. While it is in stationary mode, you have unlimited ammo and you can reload while it is in stationary mode, but you can't reload it while it's in mobile mode. You only have a horizontal view of 71 degrees when it is in placement mode, so keep that in mind. Her Sheila does big damage and takes down a team in like 5 seconds if used correctly and in the right scenarios. Also, please, for the love of God, do not jump straight into a fight with the mobile Sheila. You will die. You are not invincible. No one is afraid of that thing because of how slow it moves when you're directly in front of someone. Please, if you're going to jump into a fight with the mobile Sheila, please peek a corner first or come from an angle first. Don't jump directly in front of someone. They will beam you. Take it from me, because it happens a lot. Because as I said before, it takes forever to charge up and also slows your movement. Sheila can break through doors and can shred through a knockdown shield, even gold and purple ones. Rampart is an off-meta legend, which probably won't ever be meta, but that doesn't matter. If you want to play her, then play her. She has no escapability like Wraith or Octane, but as I said in the intro, you have to play her to her strengths, and if you aren't playing her to her strengths, you are literally wasting her kit. She's a good defensive legend to play, and you can get really good with her if you put in the time to learn her. This has been Playboy Sasuke, and until next video, have a great day.